Like, for real, this program, as soon as I put it in the guide, I was like, yes, please. Okay, I'm going to be monitoring comments over here, so let me get that all set up, Miss Jyoti.
Yes.
And if you would like to tell them what we're making today.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I should have bring my example, but we can bring.
That's okay. There's a great video. There's a great video.
So we are going to be making sugar skull today. We are using felt over here. We have some white color felt, some other smaller felt over here. There's some blue, green, pink, yellow, orange, any color felt you have. If you don't have felt, they could probably use colored construction paper.
Oh, absolutely.
Or like foam paper. I also have some of this foam paper. Hopefully you guys picked up our kit.
Yeah, so the kit would have had the pieces of felt, a big needle. The needle is for a couple of projects, so you might have to find it. It's massive, but be careful, it's still a needle, still pointy. It should have some bling bling.
Yes.
And it should have, I think everyone had one of these. I made this 2 months ago, but I think everyone should have one fun color,
yes,
if I remember correctly.
So if you have your kit, that would be so awesome if you take your kit out, because it already has 2 colors of felt, 1 thread, and some bling bling. Because what are the name of the bling bling? I just call it bling bling.
Oh, so we have a couple. I like bling bling. You should have had some sequins in your little bag, and you should have had some jewel tones, some jewels that are a little bit larger.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So if you have those ready and some glue, I highly recommend hot glue, because I feel like that works probably like the fastest. But you know, other glue works as well.
Yeah, there's fabric glue, which is fantastic. I use that all the time when I do felt projects at home. Was that E6000 glue? If you're a dancer, you know what that is. Or a crafter, but like as a dance teacher, we did that for everything.
Yeah.
So that'd work perfect. Probably not Elmer's glue, but anything that's a little bit more serious would work.
Yeah, I'm a person like, I think like anything is wrong in my life, I need some duct tape, thumbtack, and hot glue.
Yes.
Those things kind of like fixes it for me temporarily for me, so I'm a big hot glue and thumbtack fan.
I love it. So hopefully you have time that you've gathered all of your supplies.
Yes.
So, ooh, I love that. Look at, okay, so have you ever watched Nailed It, Failed It on Netflix? Because she's going to be the Nail It today, and I'm going to be the Failed It for this whole series, because she's the artist, and I am enjoying myself. So wherever you are.
True. It would be very much true, except Miss Blair is big on Halloween. So I think she's going to have the Halloween spirit where she's going to nail it.
So let's see. We'll see.
Yes. So first, starting of any project, I like to do a little planning. Not always, but I think any planning is good. So if you have a little paper, you want to like decide like, okay, what I'm going to be using, just do a little planning, how I'm going to cut my papers, how I'm going to cut my felt. So I already have done that. I cheated a little bit just since I already knew that we are going to be doing this program. So I also made a template for me. I like, you know, that way like I don't have to like measure or something.
Freehand like me?
You can borrow mine.
Okay, thanks.
So I had felt, and then I did put my template down, and I have outlined it all around. Now I'm going to be cutting my felt out. So let's do that. Please let us know if you guys are joining us, if you guys have all the supplies, what kind of supplies you guys are using.
And if you have any questions, I am trying to pay attention to any questions.
Yes.
Or if you want to tell me your favorite scary movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not scary, like maybe it's Hocus Pocus, because what? That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love me some Hocus Pocus. I haven't watched it yet. I mean, it is October 1st, but I've had my apartment decorated for a couple months now.
Yes, because I think like you already started showing me your decoration or Halloween things, and I was like, is it even August?
I had a 100-day countdown to Halloween going on. All right, so I did mine using her template, so I traced it, but I think I want the front of mine to be orange and the back of mine to be yellow.
That sounds really good.
So that maybe on days when I'm feeling extra bright, it can be yellow, and on days when I'm feeling extra Halloween-y, I can be orange.
So I wanted to be yellow too, and then I already used my yellow felt on the practice round.
You did?
Yes. So now I don't have a yellow color. By the way, guys, when I say the practice round, we have a video posted as well for Creepy Craft, the Sugar Skull project.
Yes.
That's where you can see my yellow practice round one.
Miss Camille says Hocus Pocus is her favorite too, so shout out to Miss Camille because it's fantastic. There's a book that came out, I believe, 2 years ago, and it's Hocus Pocus, what happens like 20 years later. I'm going to get the year wrong, but it's like 20 or 30 years later. And if you haven't read it, Camille, or any other Hocus Pocus lovers, you should, because it's a delight. It's a delight. I think we have it in digital, so you can get the ebook version of that. It's so much fun. Definitely gets you in the Halloween mood.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Good to know that. I love also our audiobooks and stuff as well. So whenever I'm
Oh my gosh, yes.
driving,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like listening to ads or radio. Like sometimes I just want to like calm myself down, and I think like audiobooks are great for that.
Yes.
So I love audiobooks.
I find that it makes my chores be so much easier. I have started doing audiobooks when I'm cooking. That's really fun. Or like doing cleaning. Things that I don't want to do. If I can manage to read while doing it, then I'm so much happier.
For sure. Same here.
All right, so you have your two cut out.
I do. I actually had one already cut out because I was thinking like you know those cooking show, they're like, oh, we're gonna marinate this for 7 hours, and I already have one ready.
That's fantastic. I love it. That's good. That's good.
Except I can't find my pen or anything, so like my
I stole it from you.
No, that's fine. I'm like the marinating bag did not.
It did. It was a good marination.
Yes.
Put in the comments what the correct word should be. Marinade.
Yes.
Marinade. I don't cook, obviously. I cook, I just don't cook meat that much.
What kind of things do you like to cook?
Pasta.
Pasta. Pastas
Cereal.
are awesome.
Sandwiches.
Nothing too complicated.
No,
That's what you're trying to say.
I cook everything pumpkin though this time of year.
Really?
I make my own pumpkin spice latte. I make really good pumpkin cookies.
Ooh.
Anything where you can like add that pumpkin puree,
Yes.
I add it.
Pumpkin bread.
Oh yes.
Pumpkin bread sounds really
That's
good.
on my like meal plan for this month.
Yeah. So lately, I started buying bananas and
Wait, so what are you doing?
I'm making
behind.
2 eyes
Okay.
for our sugar skull. So like, we also have googly eyes over here, but I'm thinking that I want to have a pink layer underneath. So use colors, like if you guys have lots of colors available at home, feel free to go crazy and use lots of colors. If you need inspiration, Miss Blair's sweater can be inspiration.
Yeah, I wore it because we were going to be super bright today, so I have my bobble sweater on.
Yes.
All right, so she's drawing like a starburst,
Yes.
like in Batman where it goes pow.
Yes.
Pow. It's like one of those.
Also, I'm a fairly lazy person, so I always come up with like some kind of work-reducing hacks. So draw once and then fold your paper or felt and then cut double layers. That way you have both eyes, so you don't have to cut 2 eyes separately.
Hey, that's okay. Nailed it, failed it. Here we go. I think I got a pretty good start here.
Yeah. I think it's gonna look awesome because I'm loving your orange color.
Thank you. Well,
We're getting serious over here. We're talking
We are.
this. That's how you know we're really
should we
paying
have
attention. over
fluff
here.
to put in the middle of these? I can't remember.
We do. It's over there.
Oh, okay, good, because I
It's
forgot to
behind
bring
the
mine.
camera, guys.
Love it.
So, I wonder if they're also like planning and
I don't
working
know.
on their
I'm really really want to see the end result though.
Yes.
It makes us so happy when you guys email us or comment. If you don't want the whole world to see your pictures, I get it. But if you email us, we're not going to send it anywhere. We just really like to see.
Yes.
Because we miss doing programs in person. So it's really nice.
Unless you tell us that it's okay for us to post it.
I'm going to get up closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you say, oh, please post, we want everyone to know that
Then
we're
we would wanna
digging
show
it.
off.
Yeah. I'm going to get up here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I've got my eyes, so obviously I haven't glued it yet or anything, but maybe I can make it be like zombie skull, or maybe I'll just be normal.
The color looks so awesome. I'm just loving yours.
I don't know why, but I'm getting like a Scott Pilgrim vibe, although that has nothing to do with Halloween or anything, but everything for those comics are just so bright. Okay, yay! I love it. I've got my eyes.
I think I'm gonna glue one of my eyes like
That's what I was saying.
wonky.
Okay, so when yours is glued, you've got to go show it because they're Google eyes. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. So I am going to glue mine, not burning myself using the hot glue and not burning myself on my hot cocoa.
Should I tell them that I'm cheating a little bit? I'm actually not drinking hot cocoa, I'm drinking coffee.
Shh, coffee's fantastic.
Okay.
Coffee, you can do whatever.
Yes.
You're an adult.
Yes.
I really like apple cider. During this season, I've already had my fair share of apple cider, my gallon of cider, but I really like apples. And I use a lot of apple cider vinegar in my dressings.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. All right, hot.
I like all those coffee drinks with like.
So now mine is glue. That's another thing I like about hot glue. It's a little bit faster. Is yours
Mine
not
would be
working?
too if it was working.
Here! I was about to pick it up from the hottest part.
Yeah.
We always
so,
pass politely.
so the marination.
The marination.
Did not work.
Totally a word. Making up words.
Yes. Looks awesome.
Oh, this makes me so happy. This is going to go up on my new desk, for sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yay.
I think I'm gonna gift mine to Lil and Zach. I want to see.
Tell the
video.
audience who they are.
Did they already not know? I think I
If
talk.
they're brand new,
I
they
talk
don't
about
know.
I talk about Lila and Zach almost like everywhere. That's why I'm like, probably whole world already knows. It's my two dogs.
Cute, so cute,
They
so
are
cute.
very, very cute. I
I'm going to
love
get
them.
some bling going on mine. Oh, that was a lot. Okay.
I'm not about to call you witches.
We are live, Mike. It's okay, you're totally fine. We're on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Love hats.
Thank you. Alright, so I'm adding jewels around my eyes. So like I've got my little starburst, and then in between the starburst I'm gonna add jewels because it reminds me of like when you do the makeup and it's like you've got the dots and it goes around here. Well, maybe I should do that. It's not exactly like that. We'll make it work.
Yes, for sure. I wonder what kind of nose should I make. Okay, so here's that one. I'll show you guys. what
Yes,
I
yours
have
is
so far.
fantastic. Like, ooh, purple.
This is how it's looking. It's a very wonky looking skull.
I love it.
We'll see how it goes. Let's see.
Yes, I need a red.
I think I need some caffeine.
Yes. All right. Are you done
I need
with
some
the
ideas.
hot glue, ma'am?
Here. I
Hey.
think I'm gonna be working on there.
So I'm gonna glue my eyes and glue my bling.
So I think I'm gonna use this foam paper for the mouth. faith on you.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am. Alright. So, I'm going to put my hot glue on my fabric and then place my jewel. Boom! Didn't burn myself.
Good job.
Got like 9 more to go.
So, I forgot what days we'll be here, but we'll be here every Thursday.
Every
right?
Thursday, so we've got 5 crafts that we're doing, and if you can tell in your kit, there's creepy crawly bugs. We do a hoop craft. You're gonna need a hammer for one of the crafts. Oh, if you like Nightmare Before Christmas, we're doing the Oogie Boogie, and we do still have some craft kits available. So if you want one, email me and I'll. I spoke too soon. I burned myself. I'll put my email in the comments.
And we have kits for all of them, right? We have kits for
Yeah, so
all
you'll
of
get
them.
this kit.
Yeah.
This is included. We just put all 5 in one, so you only have to come up here once. Life is hard enough. Just
Oh,
come
that's
up here once.
awesome.
Yes. So it's first come, first serve. And we've given out a few, so email me and I'll do that after I'm done with my jewels. And then I need a nose and a mouth. So your nose is out of foam?
I think I'm working on my mouth right now,
Ooh, okay.
and I'm really liking it.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's my mouth.
Oh, that's cute. I don't know if they can see from there. You might have to walk it
Yes.
up.
Let's go. I'll show you guys.
There's a big debate about how we were going to film this, but yeah, that's cute. Such a smile. Love it. Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
totally
put
could
the
just stick it
email.
on my face. It looks so cute.
Gee. Groovy, groovy, groovy.
I'm not so much into Halloween, but Miss Blair,
I
she's
was going
very
to
much into
email.
Halloween. Sorry, you were saying something, Miss Blair?
Nope, figured it out.
Okay. So, because she's super excited, that I started getting excited now. Yes.
Halloween is fun. And I know this year's gonna be different with the trick-or-treating and everything, but I think you can still do crafts like this at home and still have family time or found family time. So like you could like Zoom your friends or FaceTime your friends and do this with them
For sure.
instead of your brother. If you don't want to do it with your brother, it's fine. I definitely believe in like found families.
Yeah.
Like who you're choosing for your family and your friends and everything like that. So just being able to do this. Maybe we don't get as much candy this year, or you just buy it for yourself.
Totally.
All right. Okay. Nose. The nose.
What are you gonna be? How? Let me see your progress so far. That looks beautiful,
Thank you. I'm
guys.
just gonna have it on the back. It's gonna be all colorful. I didn't even check. Yes.
Are you gonna do some
It's
stitching?
pretty much the same. Yes. Well, we're gonna stitch on the outside, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's how we're gonna seal it all in. So I think, because it's $4.50, Miss Jyoti. So I'm gonna use this teal color, one of my favorite colors, and I don't have that on my person yet, my skull.
Your person yet?
I'm feeling like a jack-o'-lantern nose. So the triangle. Do you do jack-o'-lanterns?
Yes.
It's okay if you
Yeah.
don't, but not every, I didn't make one last year.
I made it a long time ago with my tiny cousins.
Fun.
Yes. Basically, what I'm wearing today, the witch hat, that was my first and only always Halloween dress up. Yes, because my tiny cousins, they would be like, oh, I want to dress up for Halloween. And I'm from Bangladesh. We didn't really celebrate Halloween back home. But over here, my cousins, they wanted to. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll buy a hat. So that was my...
Yes.
I was never into this kind of colorful, fun decor. I was born an adult.
You always say that, but you're so fun and whimsical. Okay, so here I am. I've got my sparkles. I have my pumpkin nose. I couldn't even think of it. Jack-o'-lantern nose. So now I'm going to make my mouth. And I think I'm going to sew my mouth. I think I'm going to do a zombie mouth. So these sugar skulls are actually like a Day of the Dead.
Okay.
Tradition, not necessarily a Halloween tradition. So are there any traditions in Bangladesh around this time of year? Like not necessarily, it doesn't have to do with death or Halloween or anything, but are there any holidays this time of year?
There is, not only in October, I'll tell you about a holiday that happens in April. It's our first day of New Year.
Oh, fun.
Yes, Bangladeshi New Year. And everybody, they wear white color saris, red border, and they wear lots of flowers on their head, lots of flowers, garlands like in their arm over here, wrist, and we go out to eat, to eat like traditional food, and we eat lots of rice and fish, because Bangladesh has lots of rivers, it's a plain land, and there is lots of music that happens underneath the trees and open fields. It's like a very festive kind of event. Everybody's outdoor and everybody's singing, dancing, and doing lots of fun things. So that's one of the things that happens in April.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna visit, maybe visit in April.
Oh,
mean, that
I
just
wouldn't
sounds
do that.
wonderful.
It's very hot.
I mean, we're from Texas.
That's true. Then we can visit from Texas,
Right?
maybe.
If you're from Texas.
Yeah, but if you want to like go and enjoy food and actually go places, I would plan on going sometime in November, December, January.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's nice and cool. It's very humid and hot. April, May, June, July, August is very hot and humid. Like you will take shower, you get out, and you feel like, oh my god, I'm already sweaty.
Okay, but I do feel like that here sometimes.
I think Texans, we will be okay. I think we'll be okay.
Hotter than here? Honest.
It's
It feels
definitely
hotter, like
very
the-
like humid,
Yes.
so it's very uncomfortable.
Yes, that's
Yes.
like when you get closer to the coast, like Houston has the humidity in Florida.
Yes.
Well,
How
I was
are you
gonna
doing
be
with
all-
time?
Well, I was probably need to wrap it up, but I was gonna be all savvy and like I actually sew at home, so I was gonna show Miss Jochi like how I sew, but I've messed up because I don't like to sew with the whole thing. Although this needle is so big, I bet it would fit.
It's very big. Yes, I
normally
tried.
only
I
sew
did
with
put the whole
two.
thing.
Oh, well,
Yes.
you know, you live and you learn. Nailed it, failed it.
Yeah. We need to do like some kind of Pinterest those challenge, like what's
Nailed
called?
it. Failed it. No, nailed it.
Nailed
I
it.
think Nailed It is the name of the show. Well, I just messed up everything, so I'm just gonna cut it. Maybe I can give them here.
Thankfully, it's our project, so
Exactly. Okay, so if you are going to use your needle, I threaded the whole thing through my needle because it's so massive. Normally I don't do that when I embroider or anything. I think it's too thick sometimes for the cloth I'm using. Works for what we're doing today. I'm going to knot my loose end, and I actually want my loose end to be kind of big because I'm going for the whole zombie look where the mouth is sewn shut.
it may be even more fun because it might have a nice thick border with the thread.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, she's got words like border, and I have zombie mouth, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make some X's. Oh, I said all of that, so let me go. Nope, it's gonna be on the inside. So my knot is gonna be on the inside anyway.
I'm also interested if you guys are also drinking hot cocoa. Or
Yeah, so in the kits, it comes with 5 packs of hot cocoa, so you can have one a week with us.
That is so nice of you to put hot cocos in everyone's.
I mean,
yes.
I think it's only fair.
Yeah.
If we're
Yeah.
sitting here and we have hot cocoa, then I think you should get hot cocoa
For
too.
sure.
That was the draw for me when I was like, okay, I want to do a Halloween program. Crafting would be fun. Let's go with alliteration because I like alliteration. And I was like, cocoa. So
Sounds
thus
so
the
awesome.
program became a thing. That's how programs are made.
Are you gonna have, do you guys also like at home, like when you, do you ever make gingerbread house and stuff as well?
Yes, but I've never handmade the gingerbread. I always use like graham crackers or like a gingerbread house kit,
Yeah.
which we do have for Halloween now. Why? Because I was getting all of my Halloween candy, and they have a kit so you can make it spooky with candy corn and other things like that. Okay, so here's the big debate. Did we get another? Can't tell. I don't think we got another comment. Another big debate. Do you like candy corn? Tell us in the comments. Yes or no? This is like a heated debate that we have between the programmers, because we have some people who are hardcore into candy corn. I do not care for it. I don't like it that much. I don't eat it. I don't buy it. Let us know in the comments.
Can I tell you a secret? I never ever even tried it.
Yes!
I just
She can be on my side.
I saw it and then I was like, this could be one of those things that it's okay, I could die without trying it.
True.
I'm
I don't think it
curious
has
looking.
flavor. I just, if I'm gonna eat the calories, if I'm gonna eat candy, I want it to have flavor. And I think that candy corn tastes like wax.
Oh, you know who loves it though? Anna.
I know.
Anna loves candy corn.
If she's watching this. So, my mouth got a little smaller. But
Let's
that's
see.
okay. Well, he's like,
Wow, that's so cute.
I'll take it up there. Oh, I'll actually tie my knot up there to show you guys how I like to tie knots. So if you're sewing eyes or a nose or a mouth, or I don't know, maybe you just want to give them a scar. So here's what my front looks like. Oh, Camille says she's a fan of candy corn.
Oh, she is? Well, that's true.
Oh, no, sorry. She's with me. She's not a fan of candy corn.
I guess we're winning.
We are. We're winning. I'm going to put that in the notch. Blair's winning. Okay, so here's the back of my project. So here are the X's, the back of the X's that I made. So this is an odd angle. This is the way my mom always taught me how to stitch. So in the back, you're going to make a loop around one of your stitches. You're going to take your needle and go under the stitch that is on your sugar skull. All right, Sarah, I'm going to come back to that comment. You're going to go under your, the stitch that you made and over your loose thread, and you're going to pull, and it knots it like that. And I always like to do it, for this I'm probably going to do it like 3 times. So I have it, this is awkward at this angle, but we're going to take it. I'm going to go under that thread again, over my tail. That's 2. Usually that's good. My mom always taught me 2. I'm always worried about things, so I do extra. So here's my tail. I'm going to go under my thread, over my tail, and I'm going to pull it tight. And then when I sit back down, I'm just going to cut this off, and that's an easy knot. All right, Sarah says she likes candy corn.
Oh, she does? Okay, I guess we'll, with
Sarah,
3 versus
Sarah.
2 so far? I don't know if Christy likes candy.
Oh, okay, so Sarah likes the pumpkins. Have you had the pumpkins?
No, I did not. So there is specification, okay? So I can't really, I should probably not make up my mind that I don't like it.
No, don't make it. I'm not telling you, if you've never had it, don't have it or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
Yes.
Okay, so I've made this. I'm going to finish up mine really quickly for all of our friends at home because it is 5 o'clock, so this is one of our longer programs. I'm going to use the purple thread that I already have. Well, because you sewed yours, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Not this one yet.
No, because, okay. You're going to look at mine. I just looked over at hers. And then you're going to look at hers, and you're going to finally understand the nailed it, failed it.
Very cute video already posted on our
Yes.
page.
Well, and so she made one, and she didn't like the video that she made, and the one that she sent me a picture of last Friday, it's like a work of art. It's so good, and she sewed this intricate mouth and everything. It had teeth. It was very good. So I think she should still send in a picture of the first one that she did, because this is by now her 3rd. Okay, so I'm going
I
to
totally should.
start at the bottom. So I've got my yellow face in the front, my orange back that I made, and I'm going to put them, I didn't decorate the back. I think it would be hilarious to get some yarn and give them some hair.
Ooh,
I might do that later, but I'm gonna just start down here at the bottom outside of, I'll get over here. Bottom outside of my guy. He needs a name, Sid. Okay, so I'm gonna start down here with Sid, and I'm going to sew up and around, and I'll show you in a little bit, and come down here, but I wanna leave the space on the bottom open, so that's how you're gonna stuff your fluff. So I gave you some fluff. Don't use all of it for your skeleton because we are gonna need this for another project that we do. This goes in your Oogie Boogie that we're going to make. So make sure that you save quite a bit for your Oogie Boogie and just use a little bit inside here. If you have some extra felt, you can use that to stuff in here. Newspaper you can use to stuff, and I might actually fill out my Oogie Boogie with some newspaper, but you wanna leave a
All
little
this, like, little,
spot open and you're gonna stuff it in.
all this tiny little paper and fabric that whatever you have, like from all this, stuff it in there.
Hers has a hat.
I do have a hat.
I mean, I cannot. Maybe by the end I will have surpassed the master.
Well, because like, I have a hat on right now.
You do?
So you'll be only like, my skeleton wants one too.
What's only fair? Okay, so I named mine Sid.
What should I name mine?
Yours needs to be like, he looks so dapper now, like Virgil or Sydney or,
You said dapper, that reminded me of Don Draper. Did you ever watch Mad Men?
yes. So it could be Dawn the skeleton.
This is so not Don though.
No.
This is like opposite of Don.
Oh wait, has anyone seen Coco? That movie? I have not.
I have
The music
not,
is
actually.
fantastic.
I have
but
not watched it.
I have not. So I'm doing and I lost my stitches. Okay, so I'm doing very large stitches, and I'll show you in just a second because I lost my thread.
You got this. I think the large ones would be nice because then you can finish it faster too, the sewing.
Right, and that was my goal, so we can get people all sewn up.
I think the decoration is the more fun part, so take your time.
Oh yeah. You don't have to be done or on time with us at all. This is not going away. This is not going to be deleted.
Yeah.
So it's going to stay on here so you can always come back. So if you register for a kit next week and you just now get all this stuff and you want to come back to this video because you didn't have any of the supplies, you can definitely do that. Okay, so I will go up and show you where I'm at in life.
He said life. I didn't want to give
This is my life right now. Okay, so my stitches are very large, and I'm going in, the back is maybe a better way to show. So I'm taking it, I'm poking it into the orange. Make yours closer than mine. I'm speeding up, so make yours closer than mine. So I'm gonna come here, and I pull up, and then there's my purple stitch. And then I'm gonna go over the yellow, onto the orange, through the orange, up the yellow, pull it through, don't lose it again, Miss Blair. Okay, so that is how I'm gonna do that.
I can tell that he's so loved.
I do, I like sewing. It's something I found that I can do and listen to audiobooks, I can watch a show, I don't have to think. Now crocheting, I'm not super great at, and I have to think too much and I have to count every single stitch and where I'm at and if I've dropped a stitch, or so I can do the embroidery and cross stitch. I enjoy doing those.
I'm not very much into sewing or anything, so this is not one of my strengths.
Well, there you go, you get to practice. but you don't have to sew it all. You can save your thread for our pumpkin that we're gonna make,
Yes.
or I mean, basically any of the other crafts.
We have so many awesome one planned that
I am so excited.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got quite a bit left, but I'm just going to stuff really quickly. Here, get some more fluff. Put this in the middle for us. So I left a much bigger space open, but you guys can get the idea. So I'm going to take it from my open space. I'm going to stuff it inside. And then you will hold it shut and do the same sewing technique all the way down. So it's like a little stuffed sugar skeleton, sugar skull. My guy looks like he just got in trouble with the teacher. Huh? Oh no!
I think
What did I say? I named him Sid? I'm gonna keep Sid. Like he's just gonna be our little mascot for Creepy Crafts and Coco.
yeah,
Does yours have a bling mouth?
I do.
She's fantastic, y'all. Okay, so show yours and then we'll end here. But seriously, we want to see what you've created.
Look at my bling mouth over here. This is way too cool.
This is
I
what
want to be this face. I want to be this sugar skull face.
Okay, so if someone made a hat
Yeah.
and they want to put the back of theirs on, do they just skip the hat part? Or they could glue instead
They
of
can-
sew and then sew around the other side?
Yeah, and they can
That's what you
even
could
sew
stuff.
the hat in the back side too.
You could sew
Yeah,
your hat.
because the video I posted, guys, if you check that one out, I made some flowers and leaves
So
crown
pretty.
for the skeleton.
Mhm.
So I did sew it on the very top over here in the front. But if you did a hat, I mean, you could do so many different things. You could probably like even like sew it towards the back too, and then maybe like do some decor in the front and hide from the front.
Yeah.
If it makes any sense, I'm like back from the front, back, sew it from the front, hide it. You'll figure it out. Like
Well,
once
there's
you're
no
doing- yes.
right way to do it, and there's no wrong way.
And the fun thing is about it, this is so colorful, and this is supposed to be very colorful and so fun that, you know, you can be very creative with it. And that's the fun with artwork. Like you can make a mistake, and sometimes those mistakes are the most awesome mistakes. I think like it takes it to the next level. And then you can say like, oh, it was already planned. I planned it.
Exactly. Nobody will know. That's what, when I taught dance, that's why I always told my students, especially when they had a solo. It's like, if you mess up, literally just keep going.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows what it's supposed to be. And so when you're creating a craft or art, nobody knows what it's supposed to be. You have an idea in your head,
Yes.
but if you make a mistake, just go with it. I
Go with
love
it.
it.
When I teach a art class, I actually don't keep any erasers or extra other things. It could be frustrating in the beginning, but I don't keep one because then you tend to erase so many times and you try to fix it, but sometimes like you don't need to fix it. Some of those wonky lines gives that character, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So when I was in school, my teacher actually didn't even let us use any black or white paint. So we had to make our darker paint or lighter paint. So that was one trick that I do now when I teach any art class. I'm like, no eraser, sorry. You gotta keep your mistakes.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it. All right, friends, we have another craft, same time, same channel next week. And Miss Jyoti will do a video for that as well. So you can watch our video and then she speeds it up as an example. You've got your Coco for next week. We do still have some kits. So if you'll email me, I posted my email down in the comments. And email me to register for a kit. It is first come, first serve, but I'm happy to provide those kits for you.
Yes.
Yay!
It's
All
been so
right.
much fun. Should we like go closer so they can see?
Well, one at a time.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go first,
You
and
go
then
first.
you go, and then you can sign off.
Yes.
We should have thought of like a sign off. It's
No.
okay, Sid the skeleton can sign off. All right, so here's mine, and Miss Jyoti.
I love the cross mouth stitch. Here is mine.
Yay.
I love my teeth. I wish the real teeth were this kind of colorful teeth.
They
Now
really
I-
might have some problems.
Yes. Now I want everything, my face to look like this.
Like, wait, you gotta sign off.
Oh,
You're up there. We gotta sign off.
Bye, you
Bye,
guys.
guys. Thank you so much.